The story begins with Samuel Weston, a 28-year-old man who is the heir to Weston Technologies, a billion-dollar tech company founded by his father, Richard Weston. Samuel has spent his entire life in luxury, surrounded by opulence. His childhood was filled with private tutors, luxury vacations, and the finest of everything money could buy. From an early age, it was clear that Samuel was destined to take over the family business. Richard, a self-made billionaire, had a vision of passing the torch to his son, ensuring that Weston Technologies continued its dominance in the tech industry. Despite the outward appearances of success, Samuel's life is far from fulfilling. His wealth, status, and the high expectations placed on him by his father have left him feeling disconnected from the world around him. He spent years working in the family business, managing meetings and making corporate decisions, yet he feels a profound emptiness. Samuel often finds himself walking through his lavish mansion in the evenings, reflecting on his life and questioning if this is the future he truly wants. He's been conditioned to believe that success is defined by money, power, and status. Yet, as he navigates the high society circles that come with his wealth, Samuel becomes increasingly aware of the superficiality of the relationships around him. People are more interested in his family's name and fortune than in who he is as an individual. Samuel begins to wonder if his life is truly his own, or if he's merely following a path set out for him by his father's ambitions. As he looks at the lives of those around him, Samuel feels the pressure to live up to an image that doesn't resonate with his inner desires. He begins to feel trapped in the expectations of his family's legacy. He wonders if he will ever find something or someone that will make him feel alive and fulfilled. Despite his material wealth, Samuel longs for a deeper connection, something more authentic and meaningful than the hollow social interactions and corporate meetings that define his daily life. One night, after a long week of tedious meetings, Samuel decides to step outside of his usual routine. Tired of the monotony, he takes a walk around the Weston Technologies building, the headquarters of the company his father built. As he wanders the halls, he's struck by how empty and cold the place feels. The bright lights and pristine offices do little to inspire him. He's unsure of what he's searching for, but he feels the need to break free from the gilded cage that's been built around him. Little does he know that his encounter with Sarah Lawson, a humble janitor at the company, will completely change the trajectory of his life. Sarah Lawson's life stands in stark contrast to Samuel's. She's a 25-year-old janitor at Weston Technologies, working tirelessly to clean the offices and hallways of the sprawling corporate building. Unlike Samuel, Sarah has never known the comforts of wealth. She comes from a modest background, raised in a small town where she learned the values of hard work, perseverance, and humility from a young age. After high school, Sarah didn't have the financial means to attend college, so she found work as a janitor at Weston Technologies, determined to help support her family. Her job involves long hours, often starting before the employees arrive and ending after everyone has left for the day. She's responsible for maintaining the cleanliness of the corporate offices, ensuring that the glass walls are spotless and the floors shine. While her work may seem thankless, Sarah takes pride in it. She believes in doing everything she does to the best of her ability, even if it's something as mundane as cleaning the floors. She's a quiet person, observant and reflective, and her job gives her a unique perspective on the world around her. Sarah doesn't mind the physical demands of her work, but she often dreams of a life where her mind and creativity are recognized. While her job pays the bills, it's not her true passion. Sarah has always been interested in technology and innovation. In her spare time, she tinkers with ideas, trying to create things that could make life better for others. She's developed a groundbreaking invention, a device that could reduce energy consumption in office buildings, something that could revolutionize the tech industry. But as a janitor, she knows that her ideas will never be taken seriously. She has no formal education or business background to back her up, so she keeps her invention to herself, working on it in the quiet moments after her long shifts. Despite her humble position, Sarah has an innate brilliance that often goes unnoticed. She doesn't seek recognition or fame, but rather, she just wants to make a difference in the world. Sarah dreams of the day when she could use her talents to contribute to something bigger than herself. Little does she know her path will cross with Samuel Weston's, and the course of her life will change forever. It's a cold evening when Samuel, feeling lost and disillusioned, stumbles upon Sarah as she's cleaning one of the office floors. He's not looking for anything in particular. He's simply wandering through the building, hoping to clear his mind. He notices Sarah working with purpose and focus, her movements graceful despite the monotony of her job. As he walks by, he's intrigued by her presence and decides to strike up a conversation. At first, their conversation is nothing more than small talk. Samuel comments on how quiet the building is at night, and Sarah responds with a smile. She mentions how she enjoys the peace of the late-night hours when she can focus on her work without the distractions of the daytime bustle. There's an ease to their interaction that Samuel hasn't felt in a long time. He finds himself drawn to Sarah's calm demeanor and her unassuming nature. Sarah, on the other hand, notices something different about Samuel. Despite his wealth and privilege, he seems lost and out of place. She can sense the loneliness in him, the way he carries the weight of his family's expectations on his shoulders. Unlike the executives and high society figures Sarah is used to encountering, Samuel doesn't seem interested in impressing her with his name or status. There's a rawness to him that piques her curiosity. They talk for a while, exchanging their thoughts on life, their aspirations, and the challenges they face. In that brief encounter, both Samuel and Sarah feel a spark, a connection neither of them anticipated. Samuel leaves the building that night with a feeling he hasn't experienced before, a sense of being seen for who he truly is, not just as the heir to a billion-dollar company. Sarah, too, feels something shift within her, a realization that maybe, just maybe, there's more to life than the struggles she faces every day. Over the following weeks, Samuel finds himself returning to the Weston Technologies building at odd hours, hoping to catch a glimpse of Sarah. Each time they meet, their conversations grow deeper. Samuel begins to open up about the pressure he faces to live up to his family's expectations. He confesses that he feels trapped in the role of the heir, constantly being told what to do and who to be. He yearns for a life of authenticity and purpose, but he doesn't know how to escape the golden cage he's been placed in. Sarah, in turn, shares her own struggles. She talks about the challenges of working long hours as a janitor while caring for her ailing mother. She explains that she feels invisible at times, overlooked and underappreciated, even though she works tirelessly to ensure the company runs smoothly. She tells Samuel about her dreams of innovation and creating something meaningful, but she feels stifled by her position in life. She has ideas that could change the world, but she's never been given the chance to pursue them. As their friendship deepens, Samuel starts to see Sarah in a new light. He no longer sees her as just a janitor, but as a person with incredible strength, intelligence, and potential. Sarah, too, begins to see Samuel not as a privileged heir, but as a person who is searching for meaning and purpose. They bond over their shared dissatisfaction with the roles that society and their families have imposed on them. Despite their vastly different social standings, Samuel and Sarah find comfort in each other's company, finding solace in the understanding they share. Their connection grows stronger, and they begin to confide in each other about their hopes, fears, and dreams. Samuel realizes that Sarah's presence in his life is the only thing that has made him feel truly alive in a long time. He begins to question everything he has been taught about wealth and success, realizing that his true happiness lies in finding purpose, not in living up to the expectations of others. One evening, as they sit together in a quiet corner of the building, Sarah reveals to Samuel the invention she has been working on in secret. It's a device that can dramatically reduce energy consumption in office buildings, saving money while promoting sustainability. Sarah explains how she's spent months working on the project, but without the resources or support, she has never been able to take it beyond the prototype stage. She tells Samuel how she's been keeping it hidden, afraid that no one at Weston Technologies would take her seriously because of her position as a janitor. Samuel is blown away by Sarah's ingenuity and vision. He listens intently as she describes how her invention works, how it could revolutionize the company and make a significant impact on the world. Samuel realizes that Sarah's idea could be the game changer Weston Technologies needs, and he insists that she pitch it to the company's leadership. Sarah is hesitant at first, unsure if anyone will take her seriously, but Samuel encourages her to take the leap and offers his full support. He believes in her, and he's willing to help her get the recognition she deserves. Sarah's invention marks the beginning of a new chapter not only for her but for Samuel as well. It's the first time in a long time that Samuel feels truly excited about something that isn't dictated by his family's wealth or expectations. As Sarah begins to see the potential of her invention and the support she has from Samuel, she starts to believe that maybe, just maybe, her dreams can become a reality. Despite his new admiration for Sarah's brilliance, Samuel knows that the road to getting her invention recognized won't be easy. Weston Technologies, a company built on the ideas of the elite, has a long-standing tradition of valuing status and credentials over raw talent, and Sarah's background as a janitor makes her invention a tough sell. Samuel recognizes that the usual channels of the company would dismiss her idea before it even got a chance to be considered. He realizes that if Sarah's invention is going to have a shot at changing the company and the world, it needs to be presented in a way that bypasses the barriers built by the company's hierarchy. Determined to help her, Samuel takes matters into his own hands. He anonymously submits Sarah's invention to the company's innovation department, bypassing the formalities and directly placing it in front of those who would be able to see its true potential. Samuel uses his connections within the company to ensure it gets a fair review, despite knowing that his actions may be seen as controversial by his father and the company board. He believes so deeply in Sarah and her work that he's willing to risk his position in the family business. When the company's innovation team reviews Sarah's prototype, the response is overwhelming. They are impressed with the simplicity and effectiveness of the design. They see how it can drastically reduce energy consumption and cut costs for businesses, making it a potential breakthrough in the industry. The company agrees to fund its development and testing, marking the beginning of Sarah's invention taking on a life of its own. Sarah is unaware of Samuel's role in making her invention a reality, and when she finds out, she is stunned. Samuel's selfless support and determination to help her have taken her invention from a personal dream to something that could change the future of the tech industry. Her gratitude towards Samuel deepens, and she realizes that, despite their differences, they are both striving for something more meaningful than money or status. As the project to bring Sarah's invention to market moves forward, Samuel and Sarah's professional relationship grows into something much deeper. They spend more time together, collaborating on the development of the invention and sharing their hopes and dreams. Samuel becomes increasingly captivated by Sarah, not just for her intelligence, but for her humility, her kindness, and her genuine desire to make a difference in the world. Sarah, despite her initial reservations about their differences in social standing, starts to see Samuel for who he truly is. She sees a man who is willing to fight for what he believes in, even if it means going against the grain of his wealthy family. Samuel's vulnerability and willingness to break free from his family's expectations make him more attractive to Sarah. They both begin to open up about their pasts, their struggles, and their fears. It's during these intimate moments that their emotional connection blossoms into a deep and passionate love. Though they are aware of the obstacles their relationship faces, particularly from Samuel's family, neither of them is willing to back down. They are drawn together by something much more powerful than wealth or status, a shared sense of purpose, a desire to change the world, and the belief that love should be based on authenticity, not societal expectations. When Samuel's family finds out about his relationship with Sarah, they are not pleased. His father, Richard Weston, is particularly outraged. Richard sees Sarah as someone who is beneath their family's status and is worried that her background will tarnish the image of Weston Technologies. He insists that Samuel cannot be involved with someone like Sarah and pressures him to end the relationship. Richard believes that Samuel's future lies in maintaining the family's legacy of wealth, power, and prestige, and he sees Sarah's humble origins as a threat to that vision. Samuel is torn. He loves Sarah, but he is also deeply loyal to his family. The pressure from his father to choose between his love for Sarah and his duty to the Weston family legacy weighs heavily on him. His family's disapproval causes him to question his place in the world and the future he's always envisioned for himself. The tension between his love for Sarah and his family's expectations becomes unbearable, and Samuel finds himself at a crossroads. Sarah, feeling the strain of the situation, is heartbroken. She has always been proud of who she is and where she comes from, but she knows that her background is seen as a disadvantage in the eyes of Samuel's family. She fears that their relationship may not survive the immense social pressures they face, and she starts to wonder if their love is enough to overcome the weight of societal expectations. Despite the personal turmoil they both face, Sarah's invention continues to make waves in Weston Technologies. After the initial testing phase, the device proves to be even more effective than anyone expected, saving the company millions in energy costs and greatly reducing their carbon footprint. Samuel, more convinced than ever of Sarah's genius, becomes her biggest advocate within the company. He pushes for the invention to be integrated into the company's operations, despite the resistance from the board of directors, who are still skeptical about the invention's potential and its origin. The success of Sarah's invention begins to shift the company's perspective on innovation. It becomes a turning point for Weston Technologies, positioning them as leaders in sustainability and energy efficiency. The positive attention Sarah's invention garners boosts her reputation within the industry, and she becomes a symbol of what true innovation can accomplish, regardless of one's background or social standing. For Samuel, this breakthrough becomes a turning point in his relationship with his family. He begins to realize that his father's vision of success, one based purely on wealth, power, and status, no longer resonates with him. He has come to understand that true success comes from supporting the people you love and helping others succeed, rather than adhering to outdated societal expectations. As the company transforms and evolves thanks to Sarah's innovation, Samuel's own sense of purpose becomes clearer. As the company prepares to present Sarah's invention to the public at a major industry conference, Samuel knows that this is their chance to make a lasting impact on the world. Sarah is nervous but resolute. She knows this presentation could change everything for her and for Weston Technologies. With Samuel by her side, she takes the stage to present her invention, highlighting the potential for energy savings, sustainability, and how her idea can revolutionize the tech industry. The presentation is an overwhelming success. The audience is captivated by Sarah's invention and the vision she has for a greener, more sustainable future. Industry leaders and environmentalists alike praise the invention, and Weston Technologies is lauded for its commitment to innovation and sustainability. Sarah is finally recognized for her brilliance, and the company's newfound reputation as a leader in green technology propels them to new heights. Samuel, who has stood by Sarah through it all, is proud of her achievements. His decision to support her, both professionally and personally, has paid off. The public reveal of her invention not only elevates her career, but also changes the way people view their relationship. They are no longer seen as an unlikely pairing based on their differences, but as partners who have come together to create something extraordinary. As Weston Technologies continues to thrive under the leadership of Samuel and Sarah, their relationship evolves into something much deeper than just business partners. It becomes a powerful force for change, both within their company and in the wider world. Samuel and Sarah prove time and again that love, talent, and hard work can transcend social and economic barriers. The two of them, once separated by the divide of class, have not only bridged that gap, but have transformed their own futures in the future of the company they both love. Their shared values, commitment to innovation, and desire to make the world a better place have helped redefine what true success looks like. Together, they embark on new ventures, working tirelessly on future projects that push the boundaries of what is possible. With Sarah's genius and Samuel's business acumen, they continue to create innovative solutions that prioritize sustainability and environmental responsibility. Their ideas are forward-thinking, focusing on green technology and community-driven initiatives that improve lives without compromising the planet's future. They spearhead efforts in education, creating scholarships and mentoring programs for young innovators from all walks of life. Their newfound platform allows them to make an even greater impact. Together, they use their position of influence to support causes that are close to their hearts. For Sarah, that means supporting other women and underrepresented groups in the tech industry, helping to level the playing field for those who might otherwise be overlooked. For Samuel, it's about using his resources to advocate for systemic change in the ways that businesses operate, promoting sustainability and fairness in everything from the products they create to the communities they support. Their partnership becomes not just a business collaboration, but a movement that seeks to change the landscape of how companies think about profit and social responsibility. Through their work, Samuel experiences a profound transformation. He begins to see success through an entirely different lens. No longer defined by wealth or the pressure of meeting his family's expectations, Samuel finds true fulfillment in supporting Sarah's dreams and standing by her side as they create a legacy built on values of integrity, compassion, and innovation. He has learned that wealth is not a symbol of success, but a tool that, when used wisely, can create positive change in the world. Samuel understands now that real success lies in making a difference, in empowering others, and in using one's privilege to lift up those who don't have the same opportunities. Through their collaborative efforts, Samuel and Sarah redefine what it means to be successful, not by how much wealth one accumulates, but by how much you give back, how much you uplift others, and how much you contribute to a better future for the world. Their lives no longer revolve around profit margins in boardroom meetings. They are dedicated to fostering a legacy that focuses on doing good, from investing in sustainable practices to empowering future generations to follow their passions without the constraints of societal expectations. Samuel and Sarah's partnership becomes a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. It shows that love and success are not confined to social classes or wealth. True love isn't based on status or appearances, but on shared values, mutual respect, and a commitment to each other's growth. Their journey serves as a powerful reminder that no matter where you come from, love, passion, and dedication can change the world. They demonstrate that when two people believe in each other and are committed to fighting for what is right, they can create a lasting impact that goes far beyond business success. Their story is a testament to the power of resilience and the belief that the most important things in life cannot be bought with money or inherited from privilege. Samuel and Sarah's journey from disparate backgrounds to becoming partners in life and business proves that true success is measured not by what you have, but by what you give and the difference you make in the world. Together, they will continue to build a future that reflects their values of love, innovation, and sustainability, proving that in the end, the most important legacy is the one you create by living a life of purpose, compassion, and selflessness.